Hey guys, welcome to Holiday Haul 2013. A little late on this. I was planning to do it on the 27th like the other two. The past two Holiday Hauls have been on the 27th of December. But my whole family got the flu. I was the only one that escaped the doom of the influenza virus. Hopefully I don't get it because my dad is still sick, but brother brought it home from work because he works with the unwashed masses. And, I just don't understand. People are filthy. And just a quick note about this. This is not to brag. I really hope people don't take it that way. I just want to talk about movies and video games because that's what I asked for Christmas, and that's what I usually get. So please don't take it that way. I just want to share with my subscribers what I got and have a good conversation about movies and video games and books and entertainment in general. So please don't take it in the sense that I'm bragging about what I got. I am very fortunate for having such a wonderful family that can get me these things and having a wonderful year that I could get my family good things this year. This is the first year I was truly able to get them really something nice. So I'm very fortunate in that. So I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas. Hope you got to enjoy it with the people you love. And, hopefully you just had a good time with whatever holiday you celebrate if it isn't Christmas. But let's go ahead and get into it. I was surprised this year because I got a lot, and I don't know why I did. I know a lot of it came from Amazon, and most of it was really cheap, under $10 a movie. So I got a really lot. But the first thing I'd like to share with you was the gift I got from my parents, which is a Wii U. This is the Zelda bundle. It has the special Zelda emblem decals and stuff right in that. It's currently charging because I've been playing the holy hell out of it. But it is the Wind Waker HD bundle. And Wind Waker HD looks so good. Oh man, it does. And it's always been my favorite Zelda. I know a lot of people have to disagree with me. But Wind Waker was always my favorite Zelda, and I'm replaying it. I actually have never beaten it. I remember I got to the Earth Temple back in like '04, and I just never beat it. So I'm really looking forward to playing it. But the HD transfer on Wind Waker HD is it's stunning. If I didn't know better, I would think this was a brand new, made for Wii U Zelda game, and it's incredible. It's a really, really good game. So I'm really happy to have that. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for getting that for me. I think they got a really good deal on it because my brother got them a discount of 15% at Target, so I think it was like $260, which is a pretty good deal. Damn this chair. Really good deal for like $260, $250, something like that. But thank you very much, guys. I really, really appreciate it because I love Nintendo stuff. If you can't see, I have a big poster thing of Mario Kart and stuff. Mario's just awesome too. Moving on, though, very awesome. I have a lot of movies here. First off, let's start with what my brother got me. I have them in boxes over here because there's so many to stack up. But my brother got me quite a few, and I know a lot of them were mostly under $10. But I got him Universal Monsters on Blu-ray, which is that all the classic monster movies on Blu-ray. That was a gold box deal on Amazon, so I got a really good deal on that. And I also got him the Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection on Blu-ray. So I got a really good deal on that too. It was a gold box for like $107, something like that. Like I said, it's the first year I've been able to get people really nice gifts. So, I was happy to get it for him because he really wanted it. So he got me pretty much a whole box full of Blu-rays. He got me 2 digibooks on Amazon. These were on sale for like $9.99. So he got me Deliverance on Blu-ray. I used to have this on Blu-ray, but I traded it to a friend of mine for another Blu-ray. So I'm really happy to have this back, especially in digibook form. Really awesome digibook. Awesome movie if you've never seen it. Not for the faint of heart, but definitely worth picking up. And the next one is The Man Who Would Be King. This has Sean Connery, Christopher Plummer, and Michael Caine. I really don't know anything about it, but it's supposed to be really good. And I really like Sean Connery, and I really like Michael Caine, so I'm happy to have this too. Digibook form, really awesome. Those are the 2 digibooks. He got me Chronicle on Blu-ray, which was like $4. I remember seeing most of these on Amazon during Black Friday week. So for $4, I think that's what he paid for it. You know, a pretty good movie. I think it would have benefited more if it were just shot traditionally, but you know, the POV type thing, it's you know, shaky cam and stuff like that. It's all right, but the movie's really good. I actually really did enjoy it. We went to the theater and saw it whenever it came out. I think 2011 or 2012, something like that. It's a really good movie, so check out that because it is a pretty good movie. But he also got me Necessary Evil, the documentary about supervillains of DC. Has a really awesome lenticular cover of the Joker, and he's holding up playing cards that have Lex Luthor, Sinestro, and Catwoman on them. I watched this, and although I can't say that I'll ever watch it again, I mean, I probably will because I own it. It was very interesting, and but I wish they would have talked more about specific villains and like origin stories of specific villains. They kind of just went over like what makes a villain, and not necessarily DC villains, but I mean, they did talk about DC villains, but it wasn't like really in-depth stuff with each villain. I would have really liked to see in-depth stuff for Joker, Darkseid, and what's his name? Doomsday. I almost said Apocalypse, but that's not him. Doomsday's really cool. So really happy to have that. The Blu-ray looks really good. Really happy to have the slip cover because that slip cover is really awesome. I think he paid like $8 for this too. Really happy to have it though. So thank you very much for that. The next thing he got me was a triple pack of The Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2. I haven't seen any of these, although Gremlins 2 is supposed to be really, really bad. And not and bad in the sense of the word that it's supposed to be really, really funny because it's so bad. But I've never seen Goonies, and I know that's a shame. A lot of people have already seen Goonies, and I've never seen Gremlins. I think he paid $8 for this. So really have to have that too, because Goonies is supposed to be really, really good. And I think what's his face in it? Josh Brolin is in Goonies as a kid. So happy to have that too. And then let's get out a couple more. He got me Kevin Costner in Dances with Wolves. I think he did pay like $3 for this. I've never seen it. It's supposed to be good. He got me Bradley Cooper in Limitless. I think this was $4 as well. This is actually supposed to be pretty good too. And something about Bradley Cooper takes a pill of some sort and it makes him a genius, and he uses it to become super successful or something like that. Next up is True Romance. This is a Tarantino movie, but I don't think he directed it. I think he produced it of some sort. But Dennis Hopper, Christopher Walken, Christian Slater. Never seen it, but if Tarantino's involved, I'm definitely interested. And he got me the Hannibal Lecter trilogy. I think this was like $10 too. Silence of the Lambs is supposed to be really, really good. I remember it won Best Picture for the year it came out, I think 91. But I've never seen any of the Hannibal Lecter movies, so really happy to have this too. The Blu-ray quality of these, I remember seeing a review for this on Blu-ray.com, and I don't think they're supposed to look particularly good, but they don't look particularly bad either. So happy to have them on Blu-ray. Silence of the Lambs, Flickpic's always talking about Silence of the Lambs and Buffalo Bill, and you know, I know a lot of the references from it, but never seen it. So okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I've got a few more from him. Superman versus the Elite. He said he got this on clearance at where he works, which is Target, for $1. You know, $1 for this. This is what Target does. When someone orders something on Target.com and returns it, usually the store doesn't carry it. So what they do is they deeply, deeply discount it just to get rid of it because they don't have a place to put it in the store. So someone must have returned this, and they don't usually carry it apparently, and they discounted it to $1. So he bought it for me. I really do like Superman and DC animated stuff, so I'm happy to have that. I don't really know what it's about. I vaguely remember the storyline of something along the lines of the Elites are like another group of superheroes, like the Justice League, that kind of don't abide by the same rules as the Justice League. Like they'll kind of just kill the bad guy, which, you know, you can't really disagree with that. If he's that bad, they might as well just kill him. But, you know, inevitably the Justice League has to come blows with the Elites. I think I'm talking on my ass now, so I'll just stop. But very happy to have that. Can you believe that? $1 for that. But he also got me Machete, or Machete, however you want to pronounce it. I think they say Machete in the movie, but this movie is awesome. It's a great movie, really, really funny. Robert Rodriguez is director or producer of some sort, but Robert De Niro, and it's just a really, really good, campy, fun movie. So incredibly gory. In one, let me explain. In one of the scenes, he's in a hospital and he has to get out of there quick, so he cuts a guy open, grabs his intestines, and swings. He jumps out the window with the intestines in his hands and swings to another building. It's completely ridiculous, but it's really, really funny. So check out Machete if you've never seen it, because it's just absolutely hilarious. But last two, Casino. I'm a huge Goodfellas fan. My brother said this was a lot like Goodfellas. De Niro and Joe Pesci are from Goodfellas. I don't really know much about it, but it has an awesome slipcover with this. It has the the 90s slipcover, best of the decade slipcover. That's what it's called. So really happy to have this. I think he got it for like $8. Happy to have it with a slipcover though. Very cool. Supposed to be a really, really good movie. And last up was the big gift he got me. And I know big gift, like he got me 10, 15 Blu-rays, but then he got me the Clint Eastwood collection on Blu-ray. He said he got this at Target for $29, $25, something like that. Has 10 of Clint Eastwood's movies. Now I'm not sure if these are all movies he starred in or all movies he directed in or a mixture of both, but it has 10 movies in it. It has Gran Torino, Letters from Iwo Jima, $1 Million Baby, Mystic River, Unforgiven, The Rookie, Absolute Power, Dirty Harry, Kelly's Heroes, and Where Eagles Dare. And I actually do own Gran Torino and Unforgiven. I always call it The Unforgiven for some reason. But I have those already on Blu-ray. But Unforgiven is a digibook, so I'm going to keep that. Don't really know what I'll do with Gran Torino. But really, really happy to have this, because Clint Eastwood is an amazing actor and a somewhat amazing director, because he has had a couple movies that were very good. Beyond the Curb or something like that, about the baseball one. I don't remember that one being very good, but very, very happy to have this Clint Eastwood collection. 10 really, really good movies. So thank you, Justin, for those. That is the stack of movies that I got from my brother. The next thing I did get from Andrew, guy from Milling Around Town. He bought me a anime DVD, Princess Mononoke. Hopefully I'm saying that Mononoke, Nuki, whatever. But he's always trying to get me to watch anime, and I do occasionally. If I something strikes my interest, I'll watch a series of it, like Soul Eater. Soul Eater was really, really good. And he says this is a really, really good animated movie. You can see it is a Disney anime, kind of like that Nausicaa one I have. This isn't on Blu-ray, so I'm happy to have it no matter what. I remember he asked me when he was picking it out. He didn't tell me what it was, but he said that it wasn't on Blu-ray, so he didn't know if I would like it. And I told him my justification. I'd prefer Blu-ray if Blu-ray is available and it is a good transfer. I much prefer Blu-ray over DVD. But I'm not the kind of guy that'll put his nose up at DVDs if that's all it's on. Some movies are just never going to come to Blu-ray, so it's worth having them on DVD. So I don't really know what this is about, but happy to have it, especially with this slipcover. Very cool slipcover. Thank you very much, Andrew. Your Christmas gift will be here the 2nd. Unfortunately, I ordered it too late, and it didn't get here on Christmas, so I apologize, Andrew, but thank you for getting me that. Hopefully you like your gift. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but hopefully you don't have it already. So thanks for that. If you guys have seen a lot of the Disney anime type things, and you've seen Princess Mononoke, let me know what you think of it, because I'm interested in it. It says the Star Wars of animated features, so looking forward to watching that one. Next up are Disney Blu-rays. I got 4 Disney Blu-rays, and that's the end of that box. 3 Disney Blu-rays. One of them came from DMR a couple days before Christmas, so let's go ahead and start with that one. I got this from DisneyMovieRewards.com, and it's A Bug's Life. I got it for 600 and something points plus $3 shipping. No slipcover. A little bit disappointed But the strange thing is it has a Target sticker on the back, even though it came from DisneyMovieAwards.com. And also another strange thing is this is the first release of it that came out in like 2009. They did re-release it with a different cover, so I don't understand why it has a Target sticker or why I got the original release. But nonetheless, I'm very happy to have it because I've never seen it. It came out in like 98, so I was 6 or 7. Depending on when it came out, I think I was like 6 or 7. I was under 10 when it came out. So happy to have it. It's supposed to be really good. Maybe one of Pixar's lesser, weaker type movies. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put them back in the box. There we go. Happy to have it for basically getting it for $3. Very good deal. So the next 3 are ones I actually got for Christmas. Alice in Wonderland, the original Alice in Wonderland, the original animated movie. I actually did buy the Johnny Depp one, and I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. It was very stylized, and the Blu-ray looked really, really good too. I actually did buy it and watch it, but then I gave it to my brother because it's a long story. Never mind. But I actually did enjoy it, so I was interested in getting the original animated from 1960 something. Like I said, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say anything about it. But very happy to have it. My neighbor just came out. Kind of distracting. Next up is WALL-E. Kind of disappointed that this didn't have a slipcover. This is the re-release. It doesn't have the same cover. So, like I said, I've never seen it, so I don't really know anything about it. But WALL-E looks like Johnny Five from Short Circuit a little bit. Next up is the only one that came with a slipcover, and I'm really happy it did, which is Peter Pan. Never seen this either. I'm really lacking in the Disney departments and seeing a lot of them, but just never watched a lot of them growing up. I mean, we did watch Disney movies, but we never bought new ones. Like, we had The Lion King, we had Pinocchio, we had Toy Story, and we just never bought any new Disney movies. So I went for the longest time having not seen a lot of the Disney movies. So I'm really happy to start being able to watch them. So Peter Pan, WALL-E, and Alice in Wonderland. And then I got Bug's Life a couple days before Christmas, which it wasn't a Christmas gift, but happy to have it nonetheless. Next up is a Robert Rodriguez Presents movie, which is Predators. I got this a few days before Christmas for like $4 on Amazon. And the strange thing is that it has a slipcover. This movie is like 4 years old on Blu-ray, and it has a slipcover. Like, I got some of the weirder stuff that has slipcovers, even old movies. Like, one coming up, been out for 2 years, has a slipcover. And I don't understand how a Disney movie that's been out a year can't have a slipcover, but a movie that's been out 4 years gets a slipcover. But nonetheless, I'm happy to have it. Very awesome slipcover. You don't get very many black slipcovers, and the Predator on the cover is embossed. I did watch this, and I really did enjoy it. The Blu-ray quality looks really, really good, and overall, it is a fun movie to watch. A little bit on the gory side. I did enjoy it, and it made references to the first Predator with Schwarzenegger, which I actually watched about half of yesterday. Haven't seen all of it all the way through, but I did get the references to when Schwarzenegger put mud all over his body to block the heat sensors. Very good movie. I actually really did enjoy it. $4 is definitely a good deal. Next up is one that I sent back because it was damaged, and I recently got the replacement, and that is Boardwalk Empire Season 1. I didn't necessarily ask for this, but I've always been interested in it because it looks really interesting. So I think this was going for like $16, which is a really, really good deal for any HBO series on Blu-ray. Game of Thrones, especially, going for like $20 was a really good deal too. But I don't really know what this is about. Some type of Boardwalk Empire, maybe? Steve Buscemi is in it, and I think Michael Shannon is in it too. So really happy to have this. I know next year I'll probably be able to get the next couple seasons for cheap come Black Friday. But I need to watch. I have so much to watch now. I need to watch a couple anime series that I haven't watched, like G Gundam I got a few months back. Haven't put that in an update yet, so probably should have put in this one. But got Gotta watch that. It's like 49 episodes. And I have 2 seasons of Game of Thrones to watch, and it's just so much to watch. Game of Thrones, I did watch the first 2 episodes, and it was really, really awesome. I love that intro with the orchestra music and stuff like that. It's really awesome. So happy to have Boardwalk Empire with Steve Buscemi. Really looks really good. So I'm not sure if it won any awards, but maybe it did. Not sure. Let me know if it won any awards. But let me move this next box up here. Almost done. Let me move these. Should have been more prepared. But, oh man. Okay. Continuing. Dropped my remote. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Let me pick up my remote so I don't have to pick it up later. Sorry about that, guys. I've never seen Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, but I really like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I really did enjoy Paul. And these two are supposed to be the 2 best movies. And I'm really looking forward to seeing The World's End, which is on sale currently for like $12.99. Thinking about buying it. It's got the guy from The Hobbit who played Bilbo in it. It's supposed to be really good. So Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are a really good English comedy duo. They're pretty entertaining. Like I said, I've never seen Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, but looking forward to it. Next up is To Kill a Mockingbird with the Best of the Decade slipcover, the blue. This actually has some pretty interesting information inside, but it's supposed to be an all-time classic. Like I said, I've never seen it, but the courthouse they used in this movie was actually the courthouse or the clock tower type thing in Back to the Future, I believe. So that's pretty interesting. Ooh, excuse me. Next up are a couple more. I've only got a few more. So Life of Pi. Never seen it. It's supposed to be a really, really good movie. It won a lot of awards. Happy to have it. Again, the slipcover type thing. Why it didn't come with a slipcover, it's only a few months old, I'll never know. But next up is Lord of War. I've heard really, really good things about this. You know, Nicolas Cage movies are hit and miss pretty much most of the time. But really looking forward to watching Lord of War. Next up is Pee-wee's Big Adventure, one of my favorite movies of all time. My brother was a huge Pee-wee Herman fan when he was a kid, before the incident, I guess you could call it. But, well, that didn't really influence the way we like his movies or his television show, but I think it was like $5, so really, really happy to have it because I don't own it on any platform. Next up are a couple more. The Nightmare on Elm Street collection on Blu-ray. I think they picked this up for like $20. I'm not sure. I remember seeing it on sale for like $22 maybe, but really happy to have that because I really do enjoy Nightmare on Elm Street. Next up is Robert De Niro on Raging Bull. Happy to have this because I've heard so many good things about it, and I do believe that they got this for $4 as well. Next up is Westworld. Now this is a movie my dad really likes, and he recommended it, so I got it for Christmas from him and, well, Mom and Dad. But it's supposed to be really, really good, so I'm happy to have it. I think it was $4 too. Next up is the Tarantino movie, Jackie Brown. My brother says this is really, really good because it's got it has Michael Keaton in it, really. It has Samuel L. Jackson and Robert De Niro, 2 of my favorite actors. So I'm really, really looking forward to watching this. My brother says that Samuel L. Jackson is absolutely hilarious in it, so looking forward to that. Next up is Dread. I think this was like $6 too. Came with slipcover. This actually is a Blu-ray 3D. Unfortunately, I don't have a 3D player or a 3D TV, but Dread was actually really, really good. I don't know why it didn't make any money, because I'd really like to see a sequel to it. But overall, I really, really did enjoy it. It's a very stylized movie and gory, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you've never seen Dread, definitely give it a go, because Carl Urban plays a really good Judge Dredd. A lot better than Sylvester Stallone did. But we'll continue on. Next up is Insidious, which is a really good horror movie that I like horror movies that are about ghosts and stuff. And this is about a ghost that says it's not the house that's haunted, because it's the kid that's haunted. But happy to have this. I think it was like $4 too. Next up is my brother recommended this to me, and I watched about half of it a few months back, and I really did enjoy it. So he got me, or he didn't, but he recommended my mom and dad get it. Boogie Nights for $4, I think. Most of these were $4. Next up is Ben Affleck and Argo. Really, really interested in watching this. John Goodman, Bryan Cranston, and Ben Affleck. It won Best Picture, I think, last year. So really, really interested in that. Next up is another one my brother recommended, which is Almost Famous, about a teenager, traveling around trying to write an article for the Rolling Stones. Most people have seen it, but I really did enjoy it when I watched it. So we got a few more here, and then we're almost done. Next up is the 5th season of Breaking Bad. I only need the final season now. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, I can't recommend it enough. I think they got this for $10 a couple weeks ago, Black Friday maybe. So happy to have that, because Breaking Bad is an amazing series. Next up is Gene Hackman and the French Connection. Ever since I saw The Exorcist and I realized that William Friedkin directed this and The Exorcist, I've always been interested. Since then, I've been interested in seeing it. I really like Gene Hackman, so I think this was $10 at Target. Really happy to have that. 3 more. I'm trying to get through this quick. The reason I'm trying to get it through as quick is because my internet is so bad that whenever I try to upload something, it takes up bandwidth for hours and hours and hours. I remember I uploaded maybe a 5-minute video and it took 9 hours to upload. So 9 hours. I mean, really, 9 hours. So I'm trying to keep it a little bit speedy. But 3 more. Got the Austin Powers collection, triple pack that is, on Blu-ray. Haven't seen these in a really long time, but I'm really happy to have them because they are really funny. Next up is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is an old movie. This came out in 2011, I believe, or maybe early 2012, something like that. And this has a slipcover. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have it because it is a really cool slipcover. But how did a slipcover survive that long? And, like Alice in Wonderland doesn't have a slipcover. I don't know. If you didn't know, Disney slipcovers are kind of coveted, especially amongst people who really like slipcovers. Last thing I got from my parents was Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition. If you didn't know, this is a cartoon based on, or an animated film based on the Dark Knight Returns graphic novel, which I have yet to read, but I really, really want to. Just haven't had the time, or just haven't bought it yet, is what I'm trying to say. Supposed to be one of, if not the best, Batman graphic novel. So it is in animated form. This is part 1 and 2. They did release them separately, but each one was like $15 or $20, and for $20 you can get them both in the deluxe set. So happy to have that. And that's what I got for Christmas, among other things, clothes. I got some socks and new underwear, but who wants to see that? Thanks, guys, for stopping by and watching. Hope everyone had a really good 2013 and a really nice Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Hope you got to enjoy it with the ones you love and just overall had a good time, because I know I did. So let me know if you got anything really awesome for Christmas. I got a lot of really awesome things. I'm very fortunate in having such a wonderful family that can do it for me. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in 2014.